and welcome back to Praggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Praggers and this is Techtonica. In the last episode we managed to sort out power or fuel, I always get those confused, for this level, which is mech. I reached out in the Discord and I think we're actually done with mech, so for now we can move on. Now, what does that mean? That means we head up to unknown, and as you can see, we are almost there. We've just got one, which I'm going to pop in there, and we shall see where this takes us. Hopefully we don't have to deal with more sand. We don't currently have a task.
Excavation complete.
There we go.
Elevation to unknown level restored.
Let's go. More sand.
Do you remember the structure in the distance, Sergeant?
I do. Something happened.
Yes. After you discovered Zulu, and were the first to be affected by one of the cubes, you experienced a vision at one of these monoliths. You claimed to have seen a portal.
I did. It was over in what felt like a second, but a pulse of energy unfolded from the monolith. It made a shape, and suddenly the portal was there.
You also made a report of what you saw on the other side of it. A report that created an entire dissident movement among our crew. A report that Pacific destroyed in an attempt to contain a potential mutiny.
My theory is simple. Because you were joined to your cube months before the rest of us, when you stumbled upon them at Zulu, the progression of your fusion to it is substantially ahead of ours.
So, I'm a little more Calixian than everybody else. Wonderful. And now you want me to open that portal again so we can toss enough sesamite through it to kill the decay wave.
As both of you know, the destruction or disposal of resources was expressly forbidden by expeditionary doctrine, but I believe it is permissible under the circumstances.
Flew across the universe, and all I got was this alien garbage can.
Okay. So we have spectral cubes, which we probably need to unlock. From stairs. Okay, let's find out what the terminal has to say. Oh.
Groundbreaker. Our companions are engaged in preparations for opening the portal. But it is clear that manufacturing these cubes is the most effective way of condensing sesamite for removal through it. Given the intent of the Calixians, it seems unlikely the portal would accept raw sesamite in the first place. As the schematic indicates, creating these cubes will require the combined efforts of all you have built thus far. The utilization of multiple strata will no doubt be a necessity, and I am ordering you to repurpose any and all of your operations to achieve this goal. It will be challenging, but I have confidence in your abilities. I know that Mirage and the Sergeant will not disappoint us, and I am certain that you will exceed expectations as well. The Calixians only believe in two endings to their own story. We are going to write our own.
So there we go. We need 9,900 An 87? 9,980, whatever it is. Now, what I don't know okay, so we're going to need to do something. Well, so this is the final challenge. Making these 1,000 spectral cubes. First of all, we're going to need to unlock them. There they are. 300 green. 300 green. Okay. Okay, so we need to do that. So we need 300 green. Amazing. I'm so glad. But I don't get the two things. So we can make... Why would you do the second one? That's what I don't get. Why would you take 400 colourless spectral cubes to make another 100? That doesn't seem like... That doesn't seem to make sense. If you've already made the 400, why would you take those 400 and make another 100? I don't know. But they require sesamite ingots, carbon frames, and reinforced iron frames. Now, the first question is, where do we build these? Wherever we build them, they need to be shipped up here, I believe. Just out of curiosity. Just... If I... Oh, I can't take them back out. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know if we can just ship them over. So where do we build this? I mean, Victor makes sense. This can come down because we don't need this anymore. There is no more digging to do. But we've got... what have we got? Right. We've got these, and we're out of copper, which is what we need down here. Which is fine. Oh, it is coming through. Still, somehow. Right. Reinforced iron frames, which I think we have got over here. Reinforced iron frames. Yes. Why aren't you? Because you haven't got iron frames anymore. It takes 8 iron frames to make. Okay. So we've got iron ingots here. Okay. We can make 160 with iron slabs and sesamite gel. That's probably the better way of doing it. Because there isn't another formula, is there? No. So that's powder. Some does. Okay, yeah. Not a lot, but that's because we're not getting nearly enough. Okay. So these are steel frames. We don't need those. We need carbon frames. Sesamite ingots, which we've got up on barracks. But production of that has slowed right down because of the gel. So the crystals aren't being made. Gel's being used here. But the output is full. Okay. Okay. And you turn the gel with plant matter into... Okay. Right, so what have I done? All I have done so far is I've set up an additional assembler for the sesamite gel, which is fine. So that's over there. That is now being split off just before the production of the blast mines, so that we can, because it was already being shipped up there anyway. So this is this here is hopefully what that should do is use up some of the gel a bit more and help produce the sesamite gel, hopefully freeing these up to create more crystals to generate more sesamite ingots. So that's the plan there. Hopefully that will help a bit. It's not until I come up with something to do with the Shiverthorn extract that is just backing up here. So I think what I'll do is let me just pop, because it's not being used. Hopefully that should then, yeah, we're getting crystals out, like, so that's gonna jumpstart production a little bit, not a lot, because it's just not. So that's going to start producing a couple. So that's one of the raw items which we need to bring down, and we need to work out where we're going to build it. But that is one of the items that we need, which is the sesamite ingots. Next is carbon frames. We're already making those on Victor. What does that need for Victor? Because we can ship those where we need to. That needs carbon frames. That's fine. We could potentially do something with copper frames. Copper's on the other side, but we do have. No, we don't have copper coming up anymore. Okay. So that is the other item we need, which we need to sort out the copper part of that, but that's fine. We can potentially do something with that. And the reinforced iron frames, which we've got over here. So we just need those shipped up. That we can do as well. Yeah. Okay. So let's sort out these, because they're nearly there. Right, let's remove that, that, and that. Get that all the way over here, around the back. So that's the carbon frames. And then we're going to need... What are you? Whatever you are, you're not... Yeah, because we don't know where that needs to go yet. Okay. So that's going to be the reinforced iron frames, which is the next one. We just need to sort out... I'm trapped. There we go. We just need to sort out the iron frames. I was just going to see what we can turn off to try and help boost performance, but I don't think there is anything. Right, so we have carbon frames, we have sesamite ingots, and we have reinforced iron frames. So we didn't actually need. So now we've got that, let's head up to research, because we're going to need 300 green cores. So what I think I'm going to do for the time being with the research cores is turn off yellow production. to get us up. Well, maybe not quite. Maybe we'll let one carry on through. But we still need to work out where we're going to produce these, because I'm assuming unknown. There is no power up here. Other than I don't know what power network that is. Is that the mech? I believe it might be. No, it's not. It is the main power network. Oh, well that's lovely then, isn't it? If that's the main power network, where we've got loads of... then we just... Well... I mean, we could do with some power. Fuel. Yeah, there's none over here because it's not connected to the elevator. .7 gigajoules. Power network number 4. Maybe that is the power. .7 gigajoules. Yeah, it is. Is that just because we're not getting... I think you're not getting any fuel. Because this isn't producing. Output is full. No, they are. Yeah, it is. They're just... yeah, it's just catching up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there is sand coming down. This is all producing. I mean, we could set a little something up. Well, it's the power though, isn't it? It's getting that power. Yeah, there's no sand in there. Okay. Yeah. PT Sierra. Where power is backed up. But is that because it's not spitting? Sand's not going anywhere. Oh no, it is. But 3,500. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know where that fuel's coming from. $486. So we're bringing up coolant. Yeah. How much sand produces one? Or no. No, you burn it, don't you? You blast it. Because that's what we're doing on lab up the top there. We're smelting the sand into powder. No, we're not. We're smelting the goo into powder. And then what's that? Powder and coolant. Coolant, yeah. Oh, but we're sending the coolant back, aren't we? And there's plenty there. Isn't there? Because it's going into there. Why aren't you produce it? Because you haven't got the powder. Yeah. We wouldn't need a lot. Just enough to get it started. So, okay. We could look at doing that then. If we get the sesamoite gel up here and burn it into the powder, what are we using to... I think that might be how we go about doing this. We get the powder, we get the gel. No, wrong one, I'm on lab. We get gel and put it into powder. Like we're doing here, because what are these? These aren't blast furnaces, are they? They're just smelter Mark 3s, which is just power. Okay, that gets us the powder. And that gets us to this stage, so that generates that. Then that requires that and bio bricks. That's our problem. Bio bricks. But we're producing here. Are we making bio bricks up here? I don't think we are. No, I think we're just providing them. So we could do with more bio bricks. Which, let me have a look at Victor. Because over here, we've got biobrick production. Which comes over here and then goes off over the other side. So we could, and we got loads of biobricks as well. So we could and I think it might probably be the best way for us to do it as well. Is pull the bio bricks over. Right, so that's that. We need barracks. And then what I'll need to do in the next episode is look at setting up the actual production of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig. Right, that is all we've got time for. I will work on getting this set up. Because I'm going to need an area back here to allow us to smelt the gel into powder. And then, because what we need to set up two things here. One, we want a small seasoned curlies. A small sand processing. At least just to get, because there doesn't look to be much refill here. So if I just pop that down there. Yeah, it's only got a refill rate of 100. What I don't know. So we've got 750, so that's 650 doing its thing.
Sand pump fuel on unknown level exhausted.
So we're going to need
sand elevation rising.
So what we're going to need to do is we want to set up a pump somewhere that is going to reach to the bottom. It's tempting to build it over here actually. Yeah, there. So what I'm going to do is I want to set something up around here with the pumps. But we need to get the power. And get the power over to the other side. So that's what I need to get set up. That's what we'll do in the next episode actually. How are we doing on research? We're nearly there, which is good news. We can go back to science. So we can, there it is. Right, we now need to go to research and plug the greens back into yellow. And not send them elsewhere. What I think we might also need to do, maybe not just yet, is set up another yellow and help us get that. We're about half full. Okay. And carry on working towards that 980 for the core. Because we are going to need that. But we've got everything that we needed to get done today. That's done. I need to get the last few bits set up for getting this level sorted. So I need to get powder sorted. Back here, and then we can start getting this sorted. So for now, I'm going to say thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so no new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.